Hey guys, I'm Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a yoga flow to work on balancing our energy. So I always talk to you guys about how it's so important to work on all parts of our being, mind, body, and soul. And working with our energy is a way we could start to tap into this soul part of mind, body, soul. A really great way to work with our energy through a yoga practice is working through the different chakras. I have an entire video on what chakras are, so if you're interested in that, I'll link it down below, but you really don't need to know anything about them to do this yoga practice today. I'll teach you about them as I guide you through the practice, but basically each energy center or chakra will be associated with different movements. So you can activate it with different movements. So that's what we're gonna do in today's practice to work on bringing our energy back into balance. You don't need any props for today's flow, and we're gonna start today's practice in standing. So starting in standing at the top of our mat in Tadasana, mountain pose. So feet are together or hip width apart, hands down at your sides, extend through your fingertips, drop your shoulders down away from your ears, micro bend in the knees, and if it's comfortable for you, you can close your eyes and just really bringing your awareness to the feet, feeling that sensation of the feet rooted into the earth, really grounding down here. Our first energy center is the root chakra. This is the energy center for grounding, for feeling stability, security, for really being present in the physical world. So really just bringing that awareness to the feet being in contact with the earth. One more breath here. You can blink your eyes open if they were closed. From here, ground into the right foot, step the left foot back into crescent lunge. So you're going to be on the back left toes. You want to step back pretty far, bending that right knee. You want that right knee in line with your right ankle. Arms reach up to the sky. You're going to press that right knee straight, bring the hands into prayer, and your back heel, well, I'm losing my balance. Your back heel is gonna go down a little bit, and then you're gonna come back up into crescent, arms reach up. So we're gonna move on and off with the breath. Make sure that front knee stays in line with the ankle. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press that knee straight. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press that right knee straight, hands in prayer. Inhale, lower. Exhale, right knee straight. Inhale, lower. Hold here, breathe, one extra breath. And press yourself back up into Tadasana, standing mountain pose. Same thing on the other side. Right foot steps back, crescent lunge on the left, arms reach up, breathe here. When we move through our motion here, make sure when you bend forward that left knee stays in line with the left ankle. Really straighten through that back right knee. And moving here, pressing the left knee straight, hands come into prayer, back heel grounds down, and then coming back into crescent pose, front knee bends, and you lift the back heel up. Moving with the breath, inhale to prepare, exhale, press that knee straight, hands in prayer. Inhale down, exhale, press up. One more, inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down, hold here, breathe, one extra breath. And step yourself up to Tadasana, mountain pose. Hands in prayer, feet together, one breath here. Reconnect with the feeling of the feet connected and grounded to the earth. Step the left foot back, warrior one. Right knee bends, left heel is down, left foot's at a 45-degree angle, hands reach up. Keep your hips facing forward, breathe here. Really keep your awareness at the legs, the lower body, the feet, how the feet feel grounded into the earth. Hands come into prayer. Open out, warrior two. You may have to slide that back left heel back a little bit. Arms reach out. Warrior two. Hips are open to the side of the mat. Gazes over the right fingertips. Keep that torso stacked over your pelvis. One more breath. Turn onto your back toes to come into crescent, and then use the power in that left leg to press yourself back up to Tadasana, standing mountain pose. One breath in mountain pose. Step the right foot back, warrior one on the left. Bend through the left knee, arms reach up, breathe. Feeling the stability, the structure in this pose. Hands come into prayer. Open out, warrior two. Adjust your feet as you need. Really keep your torso stacked over your hips. Arms reach out. Breathe here. Really sinking down, feeling grounded. Feeling the earth supporting you in this pose. One more breath. Turn onto the back toes, coming into crescent, and then using the power in that right leg, press yourself back up, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale up for flat back, and exhale, step yourself back, downward dog. Breathe here. Feel free to bend the knees in downward dog. Really focus on getting those hips up to the sky. Moving up an energetic level to the sacral chakra. Left foot comes into the center line. Right foot steps forward between your hands. Drop the back knee down. Untuck your toes. Lift up, low lunge. Breathe, Anjaneyasana. So here, I want you to place your hands on your hips. So option to stay uplifted or option to sink into the hips. So really sinking down in this pose. Do what feels good for you and your body. Opening into the hip space, the pelvis for the sacral chakra. This part of our energy allows us to express our creativity, allows our emotions to be fluid. Breathe. Place the hands down on the inside portion of the right foot. Heel toe that right foot out and sink back down into the hips, lizard pose. So your hands are on the earth. Breathe here. Really just letting go. Either stay here or option for an extra quad stretch. Bending the left knee, reaching back with the right hand to hold onto the inner left ankle. And breathe. Keep that right foot down on the earth. If you're holding the foot, release that down. Tuck under your back toes. Step back, downward dog. Breathe here. Maybe finding a little movement in down dog, whatever your body needs. Tapping into the flow of this energy center. Right foot comes into the center line. Left foot steps forward between your hands. Drop the back, right knee, untuck your toes, lift up, low lunge. Hands come to your hips. Two options. Either stay up high if that feels better for you, or option two, sink into the hips. Breathe. In this energy center, we allow our emotions to come and go, knowing that emotions only last so long, and knowing that we will experience both positive and more negative emotions, and both are okay, just allowing them to flow as they come. Hands come down to the inner portion of the left foot, heel toe that left foot out, lizard pose. Breathe, hands are down on the earth. Option to use blocks under your hands to lift you up higher. Either stay here, or if you would like an extra quad stretch, you could bend the back right knee, reach back with your left hand to hold onto the inner ankle and pulling that heel toward your butt. Breathe here. Only do this if it feels good, and really make sure the left foot stays grounded, because sometimes in this pose your body will want to like roll out onto the left ankle, and you really want to keep that foot grounded and really press through the hand on the earth, the right hand, keeping that shoulder down. If you have the ankle, release it. Hands come down, tuck under the back toes, send yourself back to downward dog. Next energy center is our solar plexus in the abdomen. This is our personal power. You can think of it as your inner flame. So we're going to do a little core work to activate this here. Drop down to your knees, cross your feet behind you, sit back onto your hips. Bring the legs out in front. Okay. Knees are bent, feet are planted on the floor. Bring your hands together. Start to lean back, keeping the spine straight. So lean back only as far as you can keep the spine straight, and then we're going to twist left and right. So we're twisting, just a gentle twist to the left. Reach the hands down to the floor. They may not touch. They're just reaching there. Come back to the center. Twist right, reach the hands down to the right. Back to center. And twist to the left. Back to center, twist right. Center, keeping that spine straight, twist left. Center, twist right. Center, left. Feeling the core activating. Center, right. One more each side. Center, left. Center, right. Back to center, hands reach out, still holding this position here. Either keep the legs down or lift the legs up for boat pose. Breathe, pull the abs in toward your spine. Allow that inner flame to activate. Tap into your personal power. A little bit more here. If you have the legs down, you're going to just lean back, still keeping the spine straight, and then come up a little bit, okay? Moving back and forth that way. If you're in boat, you're going to extend the legs and lean back into low boat, and then lift up boat, okay? 3 more. 1. Whichever variation is perfectly fine. 2. And 3. Good. Feet come down. Give your legs a hug. Relax the forehead on the legs. Bring the head back up, cross the feet, come to all fours. Moving to the heart chakra, our heart's energy center. Okay. So staying on all fours, reach the hands out in front. So you're reaching them further out, and melt your heart down for Anahata Asana. Extended puppy pose, heart melts down, hips sink back, breathe. Depending how far you go down, you can rest your chin on the earth. If not, you're just looking down on the earth. So the heart chakra, this is the center point of all the chakras. It's located in the center of our chest. It's how we give and receive love. So opening through the heart space really opens this energy center. 2 more breaths here. Slowly making your way out of the pose, coming back to all fours. Sit back on your heels. You could always place a block underneath your hips to lift you up a little higher if that's more comfortable in kneeling, or take easy pose. Hands placed on your heart, one hand on top of the other. Breathe here. Moving up to the throat chakra. Relax the hands down. We'll take neck rolls. So drop the head down and then bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Head drops down, right ear to right shoulder, opening through the neck, the sides of your throat. Drop the head down, left ear to left shoulder. Head comes down, right ear to right shoulder. Head comes down, left ear to left shoulder. Hold it here. Really think about keeping that right shoulder down. Breathe. Drop the head down, right ear to right shoulder. Hold it, breathe. Really think about keeping that left shoulder down. Breathing into the left side of the neck. This energy center is all about us speaking up for ourselves, speaking our own personal truth. And drop the head down. Bring it back up. Bring the knees out wide, feet stay together. Hands reach out in front. Child's pose. Forehead releases and relaxes on the earth. So we're at the third eye, the point right between our brows, the point that you are now resting on the earth. Really keep your awareness on this area, just feeling how it feels to have the forehead in contact with the earth. This is our center of our intuition. And just breathe here. Winding down, bringing the awareness further inward. Slowly make your way back up to sitting. Come back to easy pose, crossing your feet behind you, sitting back onto the sit bones. If you would like to prop your hips up in sitting, you can, putting a block under your hips to lift you up a little bit higher. Find what feels comfortable for you. Relax the backs of your hands on your knees, close your eyes, sit up with the spine nice and tall. Moving to our last energy center, the crown chakra. So bring your awareness to the top of your head, the crown. Hold your awareness here. This is where we tap into our connection with all that is. Hold the awareness at the top of the head. And now see if you could bring the awareness up a little bit higher to a few inches above your head. If you find this challenging, don't worry, don't be hard on yourself. Just thinking about this is tapping into your energy. So even if you can't necessarily feel it, you're still tapping into this energy. We've now went through all our energy centers, brought balance back to the mind, body, soul. We're going to take 3 breaths together, breathing up and down through the energy of our body. So on your inhale, imagine your breath moving up from the sit bones up to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, imagine the breath coming down from the crown of the head down to the sit bones. Inhale from your sit bones to the crown of the head. Exhale from the crown of the head down to your sit bones. Inhale up, sit bones to crown. Exhale down, crown to root. Return to your comfortable breath. Reach the arms up as you inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, draw the hands down to the heart. One more breath together here. A nice deep inhale, belly and rib cage expand. Exhale, let it go. Again, return to your comfortable breath. Thank yourself for showing up and practicing and doing something that is good for your soul, for your entire being. Thank you for practicing with me here. Namaste. Thank you guys for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this practice. If you're interested in learning more about the chakras, check out that chakra video that's listed in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button right below me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.